Smoke billowed from the hood as the man yelled, "Get away from my car!" All she did was lean in. Yet now an entire crowd watched, phones out, judgment in the air. But in seconds, everything would change, because the woman he mocked, she was the only one who could save his $1 million engine. This is the story of ego, injustice, and a powerful reversal that left a billionaire speechless. Welcome, story lovers. Where are you watching from? Comment the name of your city. Asterisk, it was a bright Saturday morning in downtown LA, and Jasmine had just finished her shift at the local auto shop. A certified mechanic with a quiet confidence and years of experience. She loved getting her hands greasy. Was the one place she felt seen for her skills, not her skin. On weekends, she'd stroll through the luxury district on her way home, admiring the sleek machines she rarely got to touch. It was her quiet ritual, a moment to dream. That day, she paused by a cherry-red Ferrari parked outside a boutique hotel, the hood steaming ever so slightly. Curiosity tugged at her, mechanic instincts kicking in. She reached out, not to touch, just to look closer. A voice sliced through the air like a blade. Sharp, dismissive, loud enough to stop traffic. Started as fascination with a machine, was about to turn into a public humiliation she never saw coming. The shout came from a sharply dressed man stepping out of the hotel gray suit. Gold cufflinks and eyes full of fury. "Step away from my car." He barked as if Jasmine had committed a crime, heads turned. Some watched with idle curiosity, others with judgment in their eyes. Jasmine raised her hands, calmly explaining she was just a mechanic, that something seemed off under the hood. But he didn't care. "Don't lie to cover your tracks," he snapped. "People like you shouldn't be near cars like this." People like you. The words cut deeper than any insult. She had spent her life proving she was more than a stereotype. And yet in 1 second, he reduced her to one. A crowd started gathering. Phones appeared. Whispers followed. Some laughed. Others shook their heads. The CEO's assistant tried to intervene, whispering something in his ear, but he waved her off. He was too proud, too loud, and too wrong. Jasmine wanted to walk away. She should have, but the car hissed again, louder this time, and smoke curled from beneath the hood. Her instincts flared. That Ferrari was about to blow a gasket or worse. She stepped forward again, cautiously, pointing at the issue. He stepped between her and the car, calling hotel security. But it was too late. The engine let out a loud pop. Panic spread. And suddenly, everyone realized this wasn't about a car anymore. It was about a woman no one believed. Until they had no choice. With smoke pouring out and alarms blaring, the CEO panicked. Hotel staff rushed out, trying to control the scene. The assistant, now desperate, finally shouted, "She's a mechanic, let her help." Reluctantly, he stepped aside. Jasmine knelt without hesitation, hands steady, tools from her backpack already working. In minutes, she bypassed a failed sensor, stabilized the heat regulator, and calmed the system. As she stood, covered in oil and sweat, the crowd fell silent. The same people who mocked her now stared in awe. The CEO said nothing. Silence. Wasn't out of respect, it was shame. A moment ago, she was just a black woman touching his car. Now, she was the only reason it still ran. Dear audience, if you're enjoying the story, don't forget to give it a like. It really helps. The assistant quietly handed Jasmine a card. "We're hiring real talent," she whispered. But Jasmine only smiled, tucked the card in her pocket, and walked away. She didn't need validation. She'd already proven herself. What lingered wasn't just the smoke from the engine, but the truth hanging heavy in the air. How often are people like her? Silenced, doubted, disrespected until their worth becomes undeniable. This wasn't just about a car. It was about judgment, pride, and the power of staying calm when the world expects you to break. To anyone who's ever been underestimated, your skill, your grace, your strength, they will speak louder than their Prejudice ever cadet. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more powerful stories and new videos.